Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. Oh, help if I put the music back on. Perfect. So yeah, I'm recording these classes to the Zoom cloud. I don't understand it either. It's up there somewhere. But when my cloud gets too full, they tell me, and I have to move things to make more room. So eventually, I think right now I have 3 classes recorded to the Zoom cloud of chair yoga, and this will be our 4th. Eventually, what I'm going to do is put those on my YouTube channel so that they're just open all the time, anytime you can go there and get them. But I would have to send you a new link. The old links that you have would no longer work if I move it over. But don't worry, I'll try to keep us in the loop technically so everybody can access chair yoga whenever they want. That's the point. All right, so if you're looking for chair yoga, you found us. Sit back in your chair, let your hands rest in your lap, and if it's comfortable, just close your eyes and we'll take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. We're inhaling. We're exhaling. Inhale slowly. Exhale, letting go of tension, letting go of tightness. Inhale, relaxing. Exhale, letting go of stress. Inhale, softening. Exhale, letting go of worry, anxiety, fear. Inhale in this present moment. Exhale, let go of disappointment, regret, guilt. Inhale, present and perfect. As we move through class this morning, I'll remind us to stay focused on our breathing. When we focus on our breathing, our mind doesn't have much time to wander. And that's what minds like to do. They like to wander into the past, wander into the future. It's like a runaway horse. They just want to go everywhere. So we want to keep, a mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. We want to be able to keep control of our thoughts. So every time you find your mind starting to wander, bring it back to the sound of your breath. Bring it back to listening and counting your own breath. Let's take a deeper breath now. Let it go. Open your eyes. Welcome back. So I always look at taking class like a mental vacation, because while you're here, you're so focused on what am I doing with my right arm? What am I doing with my left arm? What am I doing with my breath? You don't have time to worry about stuff. You got to think about what you're doing. So it gives your mind a nice little vacation. All right. So sitting back in your chair, let's bring our hands together. Inhale, let your arms open. Exhale, let your hands meet. I'm going to do that again. Inhale wide. Exhale, narrow. Inhale, nice big stretch. Exhale, return. Isn't that a nice stretch? Lean into the back of your chair. Let your shoulders open. And come back. Good for you. Good for you. Let's sit up tall in our chair. I'm coming a little forward. Feet on the floor. Turn my thumbs out so my palms are facing forward. I'm going to reach down with my fingertips, but reach up through the top of my head. So I have a tall, tall spine sitting here in mountain pose. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, prayer hands. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, stretch up through both hands. Exhale, find center. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Once more, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, pause. Now stay here in prayer pose. Let your thumbs rest against your chest. Sitting tall, take a nice deep breath. Beautiful. We're going to reverse the motion. Inhale, stretch straight up. Exhale, palms press down. Back to prayer hands. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Back to prayer pose. Inhale up. Exhale wide. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, grab the back of your chair. Walk your hips forward, walk your feet forward so you're coming up to the front edge of your chair. Holding on with two hands, roll your shoulders back and press your heart center forward. This is camel pose. Take a deep breath and let it go. We're stretching across the front of the chest, something we don't do very often. All right, let it go. Give your arms a shake. Good for you. Sit in the middle of the chair. And we're going to step our feet and our knees apart. Good. Let your inner thighs stretch. Let your hips stretch. Drawing a circle. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the down. For every movement, there's a breath. For every breath, there's a movement. It's all connected. Connecting our breath and our movement. We're connecting our mind and our body. When our mind is focused on the breath, we're focused on this present moment here and now. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Good. Now let your hands rest on your knees. Moving your torso around slowly. Breathe as you go. Oh, hello hips, right? Feeling a little stretching there going on. Inner thigh, outer thigh. Hips themselves, lower back, slowly, slowly stretching and breathing. Good, now go around the other way. Breathe. What a nice way to wake up and start our day. Get out all the kinks, all the tight spots. Good, we're coming back to the middle. Take a deeper breath. Let it go. Stretching up with our fingertips. Inhale, stretch up and out. Exhale, squeeze your elbows down. Good. Inhale, reach out, 5-pointed star. Exhale, moon, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, pretend you're pressing a heavy weight over your head. So you're engaging your arm muscles, your shoulder muscles, your upper back muscles. Imagine what that would feel like to push with weight. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, relax, relax. Walk your feet in. Good. We're gonna sit straight up nice and tall. Imagine for a moment that you're zipping up a pair of pants that's too tight. We're gonna pull our tummy muscles in and keep our back up nice and straight. Lifting right foot and left hand at the same time. Inhale up, exhale down, then switch sides. Inhale up, exhale down. You got it. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Not only are we working on strengthening our thigh muscle, this is also a brain exercise using opposite sides of the body at the same time, engaging both hemispheres, right and left hemispheres of the brain at the same time. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Now I want you to scooch forward to the front edge of your chair. Separate your feet a little. We're going to warm up our back muscles and warm up our spine. Your hands are resting on your knees. Inhale, lift your face and lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your back. Look down. Good. Inhale, we're coming up, up, up. Exhale, looking down, rounding down. Your hands are there on your legs to support you. You can gently press into your hands to come up. trying to stretch our back muscles, and in turn, trying to stretch our spine. One more time. Good. Slowly bring yourself up to sitting and come sit in the middle of your chair. For today, we're going to twist, again, twisting for the health of the spine. Extend your arms out, pick up your left hand, put your left hand on top of your right hand, and then interlace them. Good. Now, instead of up here, bring it down here. Your hands are going to lead you to twist each way. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, twist to your right. Let your head follow your hands. Head, shoulders, arms, everything's moving together. Inhaling left, exhaling right. You can close your eyes. Just help yourself to twist. Yep, feeling some motion in your shoulders, upper back, middle back, waistline, lower back. This is good for your spine, twisting. It's also good for your digestion. Good. Now come to the middle, inhale, exhale, drop your hands, look down, find your foot, look at a foot, focus, focus, focus. Inhale, exhale. Again, give yourself a breath looking down. Good. Now slowly lift your gaze. All right, that looking down was to help us get a little grounded in case we felt a little dizzy from the twisting. Tuck your pointer finger under your thumb. Bend your elbows. All of a sudden, instead of arms, we have wings. Inhale, open up your wingspan. Exhale, fold your wings around you. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting. Good. Inhale, stretching. Exhale, bending. Almost a whole body exercise. We're working everything from the waist up. Our chest muscles, our back muscles, our arm muscles. One more nice big stretch. Good. Come on up slowly. Give your arms a little shake. How are we doing? Good? So far, so good? All right. Let's see. Head circles. You could, with your nose, just draw a small circle in the air, nice and slow. If you feel like your neck is okay with it, because this is my secret way to get us to loosen up our neck, you could make that circle a little bigger, but keep it slow. Hands on your thighs, sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale, close your eyes, drop your chin to your chest. Now slowly start to move your nose like it's drawing a circle in the air. Eyes are closed, and your nose is just slowly going around and around. Breathe as you go. Good, now pause and go the other way. Breathe. Good, now roll your chin down to your chest, look down at the floor again, open your eyes, inhale. and exhale. Slowly lift your face to look forward. Good, good, good. All right. Imagine that you're sitting in a big truck. We're going to put on our seat belt. Inhale, grab your seat belt up here and bring it to your opposite hip. Watch your hand on the way up, inhale. Watch your hand on the way down, exhale. With your eyes following your hand, it's creating a very small twist. Twisting. And the truth is, we don't get enough twisting in our day. You know, we don't often think about it. But yeah, twisting is good for us on many levels. And these bodies were built to move. Wonderful creation, our body. But it was made to move, not to sit still all day. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Good, give that arm a shake. Do the other side. Grab that pretend seat belt and bring it to your opposite hip. Inhale up. So what yoga does for us, they've already figured it out 5,000 years ago. It gives us different ways to move our body, ways that we don't ordinarily think of. It helps us find different muscles maybe that we haven't used in a while, helps us to stretch them and strengthen them. Yeah, yoga is all about building flexibility, strength, and balance, regardless of our chronological age. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, good, good. Relax. We're out of the big truck. Now we're holding weights in each hand. Pretend they're very heavy. Feet on the floor. Inhale, we're leaning to one side. Slowly, gently coming up. Exhale, we're leaning to the other side. Only go as far as your body wants to, right? We're doing side flexion with the spine without any support. So whenever we're dealing with the spine, we want to take it easy. We don't want to rush. We don't want to push it or force it. We want to take our time, inhaling and exhaling one side and then the other. Good, come back to the middle and we're done with our pretend weights. Let's start with prayer pose. In this exercise, your right arm is going to go out to the right and your left arm is going to go out in front. Inhale, exhale, press down. Good, let's start it again. Inhale up, exhale, press down. One more like that. Inhale, exhale, take the hand that's in front and reach it to your right knee. This hand is on our right hip. Both hands on our right leg, we're gonna twist. Inhale, exhale, twist and look behind you. Face forward, inhale, exhale, turn and look behind you. Bringing ourselves to look front, inhale, exhale, pull against that leg. One more time, facing forward, inhale, exhale, now stay in the twist. Feel your shoulders, your body, your head turning, holding that twist. Take a deep breath and let it go. Face front, we have another side. Inhale up, exhale, left arm goes out to the left. Let's start again. Inhale up, exhale, palms down. Last time, inhale up, exhale, palms down. The hand that's in front reaches our left knee. Other hand, left hip. Inhale, facing front. Exhale, press against your leg and twist. Face forward again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the twist, but don't hold your breath. Feel what's twisting, what's stretching. Breathe. Good, let it all go. Come on forward. We have a little more to do. Step your feet apart. Knees nice and wide. Again, this is a little bit of twisting. We're going to start with prayer hands. Inhale here. Exhale, hands go to one leg. Inhale here. Exhale, they go to the other leg. You got it. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Good. We could continue in this way, bringing our hands to our chin, or we could raise our arms high. Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Inhale, up, exhale, side. Last time, breath in, breath out. Good, good, good. Relax your arms, relax your legs, bring your feet in. All right. Moving on, we're going to start with Warrior 2. Step out only your right foot, your right leg. In this, as our arms open, we're going to turn our head and watch our right hand. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Inhale, right arm extends out. Exhale, it floats back down. Imagine your hand is like a leaf floating on a breeze. It's effortless, it's weightless, it just keeps floating out there. Inhale. Exhale. This time, leave your hands apart and stay in the pose. Head up, chest up, arms out. This is Warrior 2, seated. Take some deep breaths. Beautiful. Relax those arms. We're going to flow through 2 poses now. Raising our right hand, we'll go into reverse warrior. And then raising our left hand, we'll go into side angle. Here we go. Inhale up, reverse warrior. Exhale down. Now lean to your right. Inhale, left hand goes up, side angle. Exhale down. We're back to reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, side angle. Exhale. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Nice big stretch. One more for each side. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Good. Let your right arm stay up there. We're going to hold the pose. Hold reverse warrior pose, but don't hold your breath. Good for you. Let it come down. Now we'll hold side angle. Breathe. Just for fun, we're going to move this left hand around in a circle. Inhale. Exhale down and around. Come up the other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down and around. And let's hold the pose one more time. That little motion was for shoulder mobility of your left shoulder. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. All righty. Our whole body, feet and everything are turning to face that wall. Sitting completely sideways, grab the back of your chair with 2 hands and stay twisted. Stay twisted. You're trying to face the back of the room. Holding on with your hands, helping to twist your shoulders, your upper body. Feel that spiraling spine. Take a deep breath. This is called seated spinal twist. Take another breath. And we're letting it go. Slowly walk yourself around to face front. Good job. Everything we did over there, we're going to do over here. Step your left leg out. Watch your left hand as you slowly breathe into the pose. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, flowing into the pose. Exhale, releasing. Breath in. Breath out. One more practice. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale down. Now, if you can, hold the pose. Head up, chest up, eyes focused on your left fingertips. Take some deep breaths. Steady, balanced, reaching, stretching, Warrior 2. Very nice. Let those arms rest. The next 2 poses will flow through our reverse warrior, raising our left hand, and side angle, raising our right hand. Take it slow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now lean to your left. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, return. Inhale, stretch that other side. Isn't that nice? We're stretching open our rib cage, the intercostal muscles, the respiratory muscles. They never get a break, but here we are taking time to give each side of the rib cage a nice little stretch. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now staying here, we're going to leave this hand up in the air. Reverse warrior. Take some breaths. Feeling centered. Take another deep breath. Let this hand come down. Now we'll lean into side angle. Breathe here. Yeah, feel that right side opening up. We're going to draw a circle with this top hand. Inhale first. Exhale down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale down and around. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Last time, exhale. Inhale, hold the pose. Side angle pose. Good job. Bring it all down. And finally, we get to turn and face this way. Sitting completely sideways, grab the back of your chair with two hands, turn toward the back of the room. Stay there, breathe. Seated spinal twist. We're letting go. And at this time, stand up. Help yourself to stand. So this class, you could do the whole class in the chair. You could do the whole class standing. Either way it works. We're kind of mixing it up and doing a little bit of both. If at any time you feel like you want to sit down, you don't need permission. Just go ahead and sit down. We did all the poses sitting, so you know how to do them already. All right. Standing with our feet just a little bit apart. Let's circle our shoulders up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. Oh, easing out any tightness, any tension. Good. Now turn your thumbs out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. So instead of your shoulders just being relaxed, think of squeezing your shoulder blades together, really working those upper back muscles. Take a deeper breath. This is mountain pose, and from mountain pose, we'll start our sweeping breath. Inhale up. Exhale, prayer hands to the heart center. It's a centering breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more centering breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Stay here in prayer pose and take a breath. Good. We're going to reverse that motion. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, press palms down. Come back to prayer pose. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, palms down. Good. Reach for the sky and press to the earth. Now stretching up both right side and left side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Stay right there. I'm going to grab my chair. First, let me adjust this for standing. That's a little better. All right. My feet, your feet are going to be a little bit apart, and we're going to take a few baby steps backward. Now, if you think back to the beginning of the class, just stay there. One of the first things we did was stretch our back, looking up and looking down. We're going to do the same thing standing. So you're here. Bend your knees a little. Inhale, lift your face, look a little bit upward. Exhale, tuck your chin and pretend you want to look through your legs. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down, round your back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Good, come on up to standing. Come in a little closer to your chair. Let's do some work for our legs, our lower legs and ankles. So you're back up a little bit. You're not too close to the chair. You're a little bit back. Raise both sets of toes and then raise both heels. Oh, there it is. Hello, ankles. Hello, lower legs. Trying to warm things up a little bit. Want to strengthen our ankles anytime we can. Sometimes as we age, we could lose ankle flexibility. We want to keep our ankles flexible. That's by using them, moving them. So anytime you're in the lazy boy watching TV, right? Do ankle circles. Just move your toes around, move your ankles around. One more. Good, good, good. All right. Coming back to mountain pose, turn your thumbs out, engage your shoulder blades. Your chest is lifted, your collarbones are spreading apart. Take a deeper breath. Good. Inhale. Exhale, step your feet apart. Try to get your legs wider than the legs of the chair. So the chair's this wide. See if you can step your feet a little wider. If your toes turn out, that means your knees turn out. Knee bends. Of course, if you're dealing with knee issues, you don't have to do the knee bends. You can just stand nice and tall and take some deep breaths. What we're trying to do is warm up our weight-bearing structures, right? Ankles, knees, and hips, calf muscles, thigh muscles, hip muscles, all this weight bearing. We want to warm those muscles up and warm up that connective tissue. Good. We're going to draw circles now. Think back to one of the first things we did sitting in the chair. Inhale up, exhale down. This is called sunflower breath. Breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Good. Now we're going to slip into five-pointed star. Inhale, reach out through your fingertips. Exhale, sink into prayer pose. Good. Inhale, reach out. Now open up those knees and hips. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale down. You got it. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good for you. Good, good, good. Now grab your chair, walk your feet in. Nice. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. I'm going to do one that we didn't do seated. It's Warrior One. Step your right foot so your toes are pointing under your chair. Step your left foot so your toes are turned out. My toes are pointing to that corner, my left foot. Now I'm close enough that I can still barely touch my chair. Bend my front knee and then straighten my front knee. The back leg is staying straight the whole time. I'm just bending my front knee. Good. Now stay here with the front knee bent and see if you can balance prayer pose or balance arms up. This is Warrior One. Take a deep breath. I have eyes in the back of my head. I can see you're all doing perfectly. Take a deeper breath. Good, good, good. Come on down. I know that wears on the legs. Give your knee a shake. Give your leg a shake. You're asking your hips and your legs to be in a certain position that they might not be used to. So now tuck your left toes under the chair and step your other foot back, toes turned out. Gonna bend just the front knee. I'm still holding onto my chair. And if my front knee bumps into the chair, that's okay. Good, now let your front knee stay bent. You have options. You can hold the chair. You could try to balance in prayer pose, or with your arms up, warrior one. Take a deep breath. Holding the pose, but not holding our breath. Good for you. Bring those arms down. Walk your feet in. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. Are we having fun yet? Almost? All right. Here's another one we did not do in the chair. I'll show you first, and then we'll do it. It's called chair pose, because I'm imitating like I'm going to sit down in the chair, but then I changed my mind. So come in front of your chair. Bring your feet apart. I'm close to the chair, so much so the back of my leg is touching the chair. The common mistake that people make is they look down. Try not to look down. Try to look straight ahead. It doesn't matter how far you go. You don't have to go all the way down. This is not physical therapy. All right, it's looking straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale like you want to sit back. Maybe not. I changed my mind. I'm going to stand. I'm just pushing my hips back a little bit, and then nope, I'm coming up to stand. Just that much is enough to engage all those hip muscles. You don't have to tell them to engage. Your hip muscles know what to do. Once you start to push back there, everything works together to keep you balanced so you're not falling down. Keep your head up. Looking good, looking good. Just a few more. Last one. Very nice. Good for you. Go around behind your chair. All right. Step your feet wide again. And if you're sitting, just open your knees wide. We did this just a little bit ago. It was hands to one side, hands to the other. But first, holding your chair, feet wide as you can go. Bend one knee, then bend the other knee. So you're shifting your weight. Now that you're standing, you're shifting your weight from side to side. If it feels like you could bend your knee a little deeper, don't. What I'd rather you do is get your feet a little wider. Challenge yourself by getting your feet farther and farther apart. Not to overdo, but just enough to challenge you. What a great stretch this is for your inner thigh. Okay, now the fun begins. We're gonna see if we can do that exercise. Inhale here, exhale to one leg. Inhale here, exhale to the other leg. There you go. So we're isolating one leg at a time, one hip at a time, making each hip do the same amount of work by itself and then together. Good. Now we can continue in this manner, bringing our hands to our chin. But if you want, you can raise your hands overhead. You don't have to. You could do this whole thing holding the chair. There's so many options. You do the option that works for you today. So we try not to compare ourselves to our former self. We try not to compare ourselves to anybody else in the class. We're all individuals. We have strengths and weaknesses on any given day, and we're just doing the best we can. One more, inhale and exhale. Good for you. Now grab that chair and walk those legs in. Oh, hello, hips. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. Yeah, I try very much not to compare myself to my former self, right? I can't do what I did 20 years ago. There might be some elite athletes out there that stay in that superlative of shape, but I don't even try, right? I do what I can, the best I can. All right, feet apart one more time. This time I want your left foot to point to the front of the room and your right toes to point out to the wall. We're only bending the right knee as we prepare to get into Warrior Two. It wasn't that long ago we were sitting in the chair doing Warrior Two. So now we have a chance to do it standing. All right, to add the arms slowly, inhale. Exhale, eyes on your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Now stay in the pose. Stay in the pose. Breathing. Arms open, chest open, heart open. Breathing. Balancing. Yoga says we take on the qualities of the poses we assume. We take on the qualities of the poses we assume. Take a deep breath. Come on back. Walk your feet in. So what are the poses? What are the qualities of Warrior Two pose? Well, it involves balance. It involves strength. It involves having your arms open, your heart open. So all of those physical qualities we take on in another way. All right, we're gonna go back to that side. Feet wide. Turn your toes out. Let's go back to Warrior Two. There it is. Now, try side angle. Leaning, resting on that leg, and then come back. Let's do it again. Side angle. Coming back, letting that left hand rise. Inhale. I'm looking down at my front foot, my right foot. Now I'm gonna stay in the pose. The option here is to circle the arm or not. Inhale. Exhale, circle down and around. Inhale, up. There it is. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Last time, exhale, down. Inhale, up. Hold, take a breath. Side angle pose. Come on back. Grab the chair. Reverse warrior. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, hold the pose, but don't hold the breath. Reverse warrior. Good, let's come out of it. Walk your feet in again. Relax. Good for you, good for you. Everything we did on the right side, we will now do on the left side. So feet wide. And this time, your right toes are pointing to the wall behind me. Your left toes are pointing out. We're only bending our left knee. Yeah, there it is. It's always interesting to notice how a certain pose feels on one side, then how it feels on the other side. Sometimes it feels very different, right? We find a spot that's tighter on one side than the other. Let's add the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can hold it. Hold the pose. Breathe. Head up, balancing like you're standing on a surfboard in the middle of a calm ocean. Breathe. Good job. Let's come out of it. Side angle. Inhale, leaning to the left. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, opening your right rib cage. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Now, if you want, hold the pose. And you can add that arm circle. Inhale first. Exhale, down and around and through. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, last time. And stay in the pose. Side angle. Take another breath. Good, we're pushing out of it. Grab the chair. One last pose here. Reverse warrior. Left hand up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stretching up our whole side. And last time, stay in the pose. Breathe. Good, let that hand come down and let those feet come in. Good for you. Shake a leg. That was a lot of work. I felt it too. I felt it too. Find your strap and have a seat. If you need a strap, come on up. We have some up here. You? Anybody else? We're good? Good, good, good. Perfect. Let's sit forward on our chair. Step your feet apart. You can just hold your strap, or you could slip your hands through the loops. We're going to do some overhead arm raises. If you have shoulder limitation, it shows up in one of two ways. It either shows up right when you get this high and you start to go higher, it's like, ouch. So most people with shoulder issues, if you go higher than shoulder height, it starts to hurt. Arms together makes it harder. Arms apart makes it easier. So figure out what works for you and don't hurt yourself. Just do what you can. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Breath in, breath out. And this time stay up. Very nice. Now inhale, tip to one side. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, tip to the other side. Exhale, come back up. You got it. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. One more for each side. Good for you. Bring it down, bring it down. All right, walk your feet in, sit in the middle of your chair, get comfy, but not too comfy. We're gonna step on the strap with our right foot. These lovely loops, you can grab a loop on each side, makes it easier to hold on to. Press your heel forward, use your arm strength to lift your leg. Your leg is getting a free ride here. Your leg's not working at all. Just breathe. Trying to get a little stretch up the back of your leg. Yoga says lengthen your life nerve and lengthen your life. Life nerve is what they call the sciatic nerve in ancient yoga. And they knew that stretching was an important part of staying more healthy and more youthful. Let's bring that foot down. We're going to take our right ankle and cross it in front of our left ankle. The point here is that your knees are not together. Let your knees drop open. You could stay crossed at the ankle. You could pull your foot up and cross below the knee, or you could pull your foot up and cross above the knee, as long as it doesn't hurt your knee or your hip. If it hurts, then go back down where it didn't hurt. We don't ever want to force our body through pain. Just want to push it to the point where it's a little bit challenged, but not painful. Take some deep breaths. This is seated pigeon pose. There's a standing pigeon pose. There's a lying down pigeon pose on your belly or on your back. There's many ways to do pigeon, but this is one. Take some deep breaths. Nice hip opener. Take your time now. Let this foot come back down. Uncross. Other side. I'm going to grab the loops and start pushing my left heel forward, holding on with my strong arms, breathing. Nice stretching up the back of our leg. So yoga has another saying, whatever we do for the body, we do for the mind. It's all connected. Whatever we do for the body, we do for the mind. So if you're stretching and relaxing your body, you're stretching and relaxing your mind. You're strengthening your body, you're strengthening your mind. Take a deeper breath. Let's bring that foot down. Choice here is to cross left over right. Stay crossed at the ankle or below the knee or above the knee. Figure out where you feel best, challenged but not in pain, and take some deep breaths. Good. Let's bring that foot down. Uncross. We're done with our strap, but we're not done stretching. I'd like to step our right leg out to the right and point our left knee toward the floor. Turn sideways in your chair. So one leg is in the chair, one leg is out of the chair. It's pointing the knee toward the floor. I'm sitting up tall. I'm holding on to my chair so I don't fall out. And sitting up as tall as I can. Take some deep breaths. Good. Now slowly let that knee come forward, face front, and step out your left foot. Point your right knee toward the ground. One knee's in the chair, one knee's off the chair, pointing to the floor. Take some deep breaths. And we're inhaling. Let that knee come forward. Exhale, let's face front. Sit back in your chair. We're going to close with the same exercise we started with, hands together. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, hands cross, arms cross, grab opposite shoulder, give yourself a hug. Good. Inhale, wide. Exhale, cross. Grab, nice squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, close and squeeze. Last time, big inhale. And exhale. Good for you. Give your arms a little shake. Let your hands rest in your lap. And if it's comfortable, just close your eyes. Close your eyes. We're going to do a little deep breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, letting go of regret, resentment, disappointment, letting go of emotions of the past. Inhaling, present. Exhaling, letting go of fear, anxiety, worry, letting go of emotions that pull us into the future. Inhale, present. Exhale, let go of expectation. Inhale, content. Now become aware of the muscles of your head. Soften your forehead. Relax your temples. Soften the muscles around the eyes, the muscles around the mouth. Relax your chin and jaw. Let the front of your neck relax. Let the back of your neck relax. Shoulders soften, arms soften, and tension leaves the hands through the fingertips. Upper back relaxes, middle back, lower back relaxes. Legs soften, and tension leaves the feet through the tips of the toes. Let yourself be completely relaxed. Thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Let the thoughts float by. Become aware of the spaces between the thoughts and let the spaces become bigger. Good. Now take a deeper breath. Notice how you feel. Open your eyes slowly, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring yourself back. Good, good, good. I always like to read a little bit of a thought to go on for the day. All right. Here's one. In case no one told you today, the world is a better place because you're here. That's the truth. Here's a funny one. Wine math, as in a bottle of red wine, math. If you refill your glass before it's empty, it's still considered one glass. Here's one more. My entire life can be summed up in one sentence. Well, that didn't go as planned. My spirit honors your spirit. Namaste. We'll see you next month.